Johnny, but guess what? It is now the Joker for Kombat. So starting it off with Joker's got Kapow, as it feels like every Joker's got, and it's going to be the same thing for Semiij. Yes.
And it looks like the difference here, that low bat, the batsy pew-pew. Yeah, the low shot is what Kombat has specific to his Joker, and I don't think we've seen that from any of the other Jokers from today's top 8. Good mids all around, the hit confirmed from Kombat, the side switch, Semiij going with the breakaway, but Kombat all over him, taking advantage of that momentum, pushing her all the way back. So Semiij got a little bit of breathing room. He does have access to that interactable, so you got to watch out. Choke him go off, and that's going to be punished. No! He did it too late. He did it too late, and because of that, getting 26% for his trouble. It doesn't matter.
It's okay. Kombat's right back in there. He's got the corner just like that. There's no defensive meter. He drops the combo. Oh, no.
Huge, crucial drops.
Flipping out, and Semiij now would love to just run away if possible. Throws the dude, comes right in, and nobody ever expects when there's a zoning situation, a runaway situation, for the opponent to come back in. Semiij knew it, takes the round.
Yeah, you gotta always mix it up. You know, you can't be too predictable, and you know, predictability is all ranges of fighting, all ranges. Little tackle here from Semiij, all over Kombat. Kombat backs up into the corner. I guess he was going for a flawless block. Semiij ready to go for that fully invulnerable up 3. Big jump in from Kombat, ducking under the throw. Semiij giving him a throw of his own. Not sure if that was a super hard read or just kind of something that happened in a scramble situation. Semiij with the mids as Kombat holds up back after he's done swinging. Forward throw, and Semiij is looking really good right now. Look at this.
Definitely in control, right? Yeah, look at this. Okay, this is a back throw, of course. Now I get that tech, right? You're worried about the forward throw, certainly from Joker in that situation, but had the corner, Semiij has it now, and he's in control. Look at the strength he has just standing there in front of Joker. Can he get third time? Yes!
Third time! I'm surprised he didn't come off that
very dangerous.
Oh, goes for the throw, didn't get punished. He's down to the wire, Semiij trying to keep it as safe as possible, not committing to anything huge. Definitely challenging at all the right times. I feel like he flawless blocked it. Yeah, the down 4. He flawless blocked the first one to kind of, you know, reserve as much of his meter as possible, or, you know, have that one more shot at that last breath mechanic. Maybe he thought Semiij was going to cancel into something, or maybe Semiij did try to cancel into something, but flawless blocking pokes, you know, prevents you from doing that. Ooh. Let me see Johnny. Are we going back to Johnny? Are we done playing Joker games? No, we're not.
Well, look, he's in winner's side here, so he can play around for a little bit if that's what he'd like to do. Not that it seems like his Joker's weak in any sense, right? His Joker's really good. But yeah, he could lose these 3 games here in this potentially first set of Grand Finals, and still then go to the Johnny in the second set. Got a lot of options available to him to solve right now. But again, he looked good. You know, it's not like he got... It's not like his Joker doesn't seem like it is ready for things. Doesn't seem like it's out of practice in any sense. He's looking good. Those flip punish here.
The control there from Kombat to just kind of back up. All right, flawless blocking Semiij so he can avoid as much chip damage as possible. It literally did like nothing to him. Probably less than a percent if he flawless blocked that first one. That's going to be a big whiff punish. Don't whiff in front of Joker. He's got some long-range normals. Very tough to contest, especially when he extends the hitbox without extending his hurt box.
He gets the Did you see Kombat move up into that range where he could then be threatened with that punish? He wasn't there just a second before that. He almost knew what was coming up. He holds it. Anything will go for chip. How will you avoid the bad CPU? Is my question. No, it's going to be this. Hey.
You're definitely right about the Batsy Pew Pew being, like, if you're at max range, how do you avoid it when you've got no bar for last breath? You can try to flawless block it, but those 4 shots, I don't know. Even at a reduced chip amount, it's gonna tack on at least 1%. Goes forward, throws for a daze.
Yeah, he's really quite making that stuff work. His strike throwing is just big confirm what comes here in Kombat. You know, one thing that's been great about Semiij as well is that he's been excellent at doing breakaway or not. Like that mix-up, I feel like he's been on the right side up almost every time. But like now,
knowing like
will he break away? No.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, he's reading those situations whether he wants to do their armor breaker or what, I feel like he's right almost every time.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's definitely working out for him, but I think, oh, armor break, but he drops the follow-up.
No, what? Oh my god.
No punish. It was a little awkward because you didn't know which side Cassie was going to be on, so, you know, maybe he just wasn't ready for it. And it's also a very, very tight punish. Not the easiest thing in the world. It's not enough.
Shit. No. It was so close. Super close right there. But Kombat will take it 1-1.
Down to the wide. Talk about this disrespect here. Watch this fatal blow animation. Just because it was loaded, just because it was close, and just because I was feeling myself. More bloody, disgusting animations as that. So the bug pieces just get stabbed through there. Blood everywhere. Kombat. Feeling good about this Joker pick. I didn't see Batsy Pew Pew really coming into play too many times, and I feel like you're giving up a lot with the rising gesture. Well, we saw Sonic Fox when they were using, you know, their variation of Joker, or their custom variation of Joker, getting a lot of damage and getting a lot of conversion damage, especially in the corner with, you know, that up gesture that, you know, not only tacks on good damage, but also very advantageous if it hits on the way up. Even if you're just using it to end a combo, you can get really, really aggressive on somebody's wake up. You can bait up threes. And it looks like Semiij just sticking it out with the same variation here, same abilities. I don't see him straying away too far, especially considering how close that last game was.
Yeah, no need. And successful so far. Well, there's your Batsy Pew Pew.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for here. It looks like Kombat. I mean, I feel like in this matchup, like, you gotta use it when you're like anywhere between like half and full screen. Like, you gotta get away. You know, Cassie is, aside from having her fatal blow that can reach, you know, all these different directions, all these different ranges, she's not too mobile outside of a jump it. So very, very simple. You just gotta kind of keep her away and do as much chip as possible. But, you know, Semiij isn't the type of player to panic when, you know, he's just getting chipped out. Up three! Somehow getting low profile here by Semiij. Very smart stuff.
A little too far, but they're both too far, it turns out. Yo, that was ridiculous! Amazing. He's got corner pressure now just like that. Safety's here. He gets it. Oh, well, there's one way to do it. Semiij in with the KB. And escape. Yes. And now he's got a life lead and he's got some distance, but not for long.
So Kombat cashing in. He's coming off a major resource here, a huge, you know, crushing blow that he's not going to have access to. The fact that, you know, his fatal blow will no longer be on cooldown for the rest of this game. So, you know, not even just the crushing blow as a 30-something%, you know, damaging throw, but also just the threat of it really, you know, makes somebody scared, especially when you don't have it, the mix-ups, the overheads. It's going to kind of limit your gameplay here, make it a little more linear. But right now, Semidj looking great, totally fine with it, totally fine with losing that round. Getting scooped up here, going right into the Batsy Pew Pew. Not sure if he could have jumped out of that. Not sure how much of a, you know, a gap there is there. Confirmed by Semidj. They're just kind of putting it there, you know, putting those normals there outside of that range, and so the only way the Joker's going to connect with them is if he gets hit. So that's why Semidj is going right into those gunshots.
Trying for mid, and it didn't work here. This is still very much doable. He just got moved to close one, right? What a read. These last two reads have been ridiculous. My Kombat calling out the far flip, calling out the close flip as well. Hold on. It's not over yet. It's still not over yet.
He just looked at the punish.
Okay. Woo. It was close.
I mean, how many ways can you punish that? I mean, that shows you what, you know, labbing, that shows you what, you know, experience can get you. You know, you realize, okay, something's really hard to deal with. What can I do? Try backdashing, try, you know, your normals that move you around. In Kombat, just kind of utilizing all of it. Utilizing every single part that he can here. Movement, buttons. Canceling out here, doesn't want to go into anything too risky here. Just kind of staying back with that straight.
He just pressed the button at exactly the moment that Kombat tried to move. Wow, he's gotten a lot of his damage in specific timing callouts like that, not just in this set, but oh, top bait, backdash to start things off. Can he get this? It's not there. But here's Kombat, and he's got damage available.
Definitely available to him if he wants to. Backing off, trying to solidify as much of this life lead as he can, but Semiij picking off little by little, and if that didn't trade, if that went in Semij's favor, this could be a very, very different pace here.
Very doable here for Semiij. If he finds maybe one hit for two hit for maybe one now, he's going to be a-okay. Kombat knows it. He doesn't want to take any risks. We're not seeing something that she can react to. Nice. No?
No punish. No punish. No punish either. He blocked it, no problem. Spending both bars there. Kombat is playing a little afraid, but he's also playing to the clock. 10 seconds left. Semiij needs to do something right here, right now. Can he block? He sits him down two. Get away from me. I am not sitting here and blocking anything. I am not going to get here. I'm not going to get tossed here. Just stay away. Down two. That was the last thing Semiij was expecting.
He took that risk with 7 seconds left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, he did it, and it was absolutely right. But, you know, if she had found that combo into Fatal, it would have been, that's it, time stops, it's over. So it's a risk, but it was a risk that absolutely paid off. You're right, before that, it did seem to me like Kombat was playing a little bit scared. Just maybe not scared, but just knowledgeable that there could be a Fatal blow in reaction to some of the stuff you wanted to do. And Semiij was using that knowledge to push Joker into the corner. It just wasn't ultimately enough. So now we have Kombat looking great on the Joker, threatening to take this whole thing ultimately with that character. He's one game away.
Fight.
Switching up the characters here, a mid starting string here to start off Kombat. Flawless block to minimize that chip as much as possible. You know, that's what you really see at the highest level of this gameplay. You know, just not unnecessary, but you know, going out of your way to flawless block. Oh, what a whip punish here from Semiij. And the side switch, he is so aware of where he is at all times. That is a down two crushing blow, not right out of Cat's mouth.
Oh, that was beautiful though with the kneecapping and now into pressure. I love that whip punish for Semiij. And again, we have a situation. Okay, one more hit confirmed. If it's the right one, he's going to be able to take this round. Kombat knows it, so look at him just hanging out. Can he get a punish? No!
Yeah, it looked like that possibly could have been an input error. Oh, look at that chip building up, David. So much damage. And again, from that range, that's really, you know, what Kombat is working on here. Hold on, he's got the forward turn. Kombat now willing to press a button.
Okay, wow. Okay, well, look. Despite a little bit of fear, it is Kombat at match point, but also at tournament point.
Looking to get the early lead here with these points. Getting the back throw, trying to push Semiij a little closer to the corner, but there is an interactable to jump off of there, so you gotta be mindful. You can't commit too hard into that corner pressure. And right there, I love the idea from Kombat to just back off after that move. Like she's not at any kind of disadvantage, really. He's understanding that, and he's respecting that. So he's backing off and trying to make Semiij, you know, overcommit all the way. What a whip punish! Semiij hit confirming there, and Kombat rolling out, breaking away from that combo to try to avoid as much damage as possible. But right now he's getting thrown into a clinic. There's the Jack in the Box.
These kneecaps are really working out for Semiij all of a sudden. A lot of damage available. The whip punish is here. But Kombat's very much in this. If he finds two combos, it is his round and his tournament. Semiij trying to just play defense.
Trying so hard to play defense. Doesn't want anything to do with it. Okay, 1-1s all around. There's the nitro kick.
Here comes Kombat.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Kombat. He needs
down.
one more hit.
Forward throw.
He needs one more. He just built the offensive bar right then. That was the moment he got it, and he spent it right away. It's Kombat taking NA East #1. That time, if you go back and look at that ball right there, when it came back, when he started the kapow, he actually didn't have it yet. It wasn't until the move was at the point where you need to do the offensive bar or not that he had enough bar to do it. Wow.
Ooh.